Welcome back to Ironbacks Baseball. This is Darren Clark. I'm here with Jesse Seguin at historic George Taylor Field, just around the corner from the first Welland Canal that winds parallel Oakdale Avenue, and just down the street from Merritt Fire Station number 4 and your neighborhood laundromat. Here in the place where dreams come true, Merritt, Ontario. When we last left our Ironbacks, they were pulling off a surprising sweep over the Auburn Double Days behind a potent combination of no-hit pitching from Cole Smith, some sublime defense from Kakeru Tsukamoto and Chase Hubble, and the gritty determination of catcher Brock Granger, who spent 2 games behind the plate, being battered by foul tips and coated in Merritt and infield clay, sometimes known as just the way he likes it. Jesse, we've known for some time the perfect game Collegiate Baseball League playoffs weren't an option for the expansion Ironbacks. We've known 1st to 6th place in the West wasn't going to happen either, but 7th place, you're saying there's a chance.
Darren, I love the enthusiasm and the reference to my favorite comedic movie, Dumb and Dumber.
Yep.
You know, it has been a tough season, I think, as you mentioned, for the Ironbacks, but since the calendar flipped to July, it's been far more competitive. I think we're seeing a lot more closer games, a lot more action for the fans here that come to George Taylor Field to watch them play.
Nothing but fun here at the field, and tonight they're facing the Newark Pilots, who, while the Ironbacks have been taken off a little bit the last week, the Pilots have been wilting. Last time we saw them here, they were actually first place in the West, but subsequently, and it's been a while since we've seen them, they've actually fallen to 16, 19, and 2. They are in 6th place. Last 10 games, 2, 6, and 2. So it'll be an interesting matchup here tonight. And going for the Ironbacks on the mound will be St. Catherine's own Jack Kemp.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him pitch. We saw him last time there, and he pitched a gem, I think. He went deep into the 6th inning. So it'll be interesting to see what he's got today.
Yeah, his curveball was really snapping last time we saw him. His overall record, he's got 3 wins, 1 loss. He's got his ERA of 7.06. 29 in the 3rd innings, 21 walks, 21 Ks. He's facing Jacob Paletto to start the game. Beautiful night here in Merritt. Strike 1. Just a little inside. Paletto's batting .257 this season. He's got 101 at bats, so he's played a ton for Newark. He's got 2 doubles, a triple. Scored 12 runs. Swings over top of that one. Quickly 1 and 2. That's what you like to see from Jack Kemp. Strikes. Competitive pitches, I think, is a big thing. There you go. Strike 3. That's a K to start things off. Almost 3 identical pitches there. Low and inside. Takes care of Paletto. That brings Evan Brock to the plate. Strike 1. Get ahead of him again. Found that one off. Slow and outside. Brock has played in 17 games here for Newark. Batting .244. This is the first we've seen him. He's got 1 double. His lone extra base hit. Chasing that one outside the zone. Fouls it off the end of his bat. Yeah, beautiful night here. It's 21 degrees Celsius. What a cool breeze. Sun is shining, as it always does. St. Catherine's. Ooh, that's a weird hop. Handled easily. 1-3. That's 2 quick outs for Jack Kemp, who has to love the way this is starting. Alex Wooten comes to the plate. He's batting .175, 11 for 63. Wooten attends Willington University. He's from Palmyra, New York. Takes ball one. Tsukamoto playing way deep back in the outfield grass there at second base. 2-0. Everybody else is pretty much straight up. Keen out there and right, a little shallower. Ooh, just misses there. Top of the zone. Gayton's a little turn to the umpire to ask where that pitch was located. 3-0 the count. That curveball misses outside. That's a walk. Newark gets their first base runner. They actually tied Geneva 5-5 yesterday. It was in 11 innings. And of course, as we mentioned, Ironbacks are chasing Geneva just one game behind here as we are in the final week of the season. A little high. You can see Kemp shaking his head. Not happy with himself as he's trying to find his form. That ball's hit into right field. Keene drifting back. There you go. So through half an inning, scoreless between Newark and the Ironbacks, who come up next. Welcome back to George Taylor Field here in the heart of Meryton, Ontario. And when you hear stomping Tom Connors, you know Matt Evans is coming to the plate. Playing center field today. Tilsonburg's finest. He's going to be facing Cosgrove Zeiser, who attends Monroe Community College. At a 13.27 ERA for Monroe Community College this year, 1-4. This season thus far for Newark, it's been a bit of a struggle. He's 1-1. He's got a 9 ERA, 15 to 13 innings. He's given up 19 walks and 16 Ks. So finding that strike zone is going to be key for Cosgrove. 2-0 on that theme. Catches the corner there. There you go. After the epic 7-inning contest that went 3.5 hours, we're liking strikes these days. We're recognizing the virtue of strikes. Just foul. That was close. I think it started there, and it looked like it was going to go foul, and then it sort of hugged the line a little bit. So I don't know if that surprised the umpire or it's just a bad vantage point for me here. Trying to be humble. We were rewatching some of yesterday's game where I was highly critical of Derek Riseborough and Brock Granger, for disputing a home plate call. Turns out I was entirely wrong. They were right. They did get the runner at home.
Not shocking, Derek.
Nothing if not fallible, but I should have been kinder in my critique. A lot to be said for kindness. We're all held together by the smallest acts of kindness. In on the hands again. Evans not looking comfortable in this at bat. He's really gone after some pitches out of the zone. In on hands. It's 2-2 though.
It is nice to see Evans back in the field today, actually. He was DH in both games yesterday.
Yeah, we love watching him out in the field. He's smooth out there. A little behind on that one. It's a delight having him and Hubble out there. And Keen's been fantastic. It's a really good defensive outfield. And you know who's been underrated defensively? And I should have mentioned this yesterday. Is Nolan Phelan has played a really rock-steady outfielder.
He has.
Been out there.
Surprised me, actually, in playing left field.
Man, he's hit that ball everywhere but the sweet part of the bat.
Yeah.
And it's a bat right now.
Yeah, he's really making the pitcher work, isn't he?
Yeah. And he's making his hands hurt. Because
wow.
None of them are particularly comfortable experiences. There it is. Just over top of that. Nice little scoop there at first. Hands it back to Zeiser. That's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice play by Alex Wooten there at first base.
Carter Shin.
Here comes Carter Shin, who's been pretty much money all season long. He's batting .365. He's got 10 doubles and 115 at-bats. He's been a staple in this lineup, and he's stapled a lot of balls to the outfield grass on line drives. Oh, nice overhand curve for strike one from Zeiser. Man, those are some interesting hops, but an easy play at the end of it for Wagner, who tosses it to first for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 25, Alex Keane.
I think the Ironbacks might be struggling a little bit with, he almost has like a slide step there off his windup. He doesn't have an elaborate windup like we saw over the course of the weekend from
right.
the Auburn pitchers with the high leg kicks and everything. This is really, it almost looks like it's muted. And that can mess with your timing a little bit when you're used to guys who are really winding up.
Really active out there on the mound.
Yeah. Strike one there on Keane. There's that curveball again. Merritt Organist trying to get something started. Get a little Oregon spark for the Ironbacks. Oh, that one just faded off the outside corner. It's 1-2. One strike away from a real clean inning here for Cosgrove Zeiser. There's that curveball, and he gets him. 3 up, 3 down. It is scoreless through 1 here at George Taylor Field. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the top of the second. The score is 0-0. Jack Kemp on the mound for the Niagara Ironbacks. Liam Wagner, the second baseman, coming to the plate. Wagner batting .145 this season through 55 at-bats. Missing just a little low and away there. Gets under that one. Bishop just on the lip of the outfield grass, pulls it in. That's one out. Parker Zeiser's coming to the plate. A lot of Zeisers happening here tonight.
Yeah, there is a lot of
the
Zeisers.
Zeisers. Parker Zeiser through 21 games is batting .182. He's got a double. It's ball one there. I feel like there's a lot of guys from the lineup when they were here first time. Noah Brooks, Paulie, oh my goodness, Chris Finicario.
You're waiting all game to say that name.
Yeah, I waited one inning to get Paulie, oh my goodness, out. Hey, give me some credit though. I was expecting two Bradys here.
You're right.
And I was going to get to sing the.
He was prepped all day for the wrong
Here's
team.
a story. Yeah, I was practicing my singing voice there. A little grounder, third base. Kip backs up, reels it in, long throw to Bishop. There you go. 2 up, 2 down. Ben Buxton coming to the plate. Nice play from Kip there, backing up, handling it. Buxton. Coming up to some ABBA. Good old ABBA. I don't know if Buxton's only played in 2 games. 0 for 7. Looking for his first hit. Takes strike 1. Fouls that one straight back off the post with a decisive ding. Buxton, also from Monroe Community College. Batted .295 for them in 23 games. A home run, 1 stolen base. It's down 0-2 here. There you go. A heater, just a little outside from Jack Kemp. See if he gives him a little wrinkle. Foul back. It's a foul ball horn. Hard at work. One and 2 the count. Oh, ouch. That brings back memories from yesterday. It's a hit by pitch on a 1 and 2 count. Kemp can't be too happy with himself. Jason Brown comes to the plate. Jason Brown's only played in 15 games as well. He's batting .200. 840. Whew. It's a loud ball. Well outside. Connor Gaten's having a show some athleticism. It's been a while since we saw Connor Gatens. Nice to see him back in the lineup. Brock Granger got beat up all yesterday. Kakeru Tsukamoto handles that silkily, as he always does. There we go. It is still scoreless going into the bottom of the second here in Merton. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. You're just 250 feet away or so from Maryland Lions Club in the secret basement bowling alley. We have Andrew Bishop up to the plate, Kitchener's own. Andrew Bishop, he attends Georgia Highlands College. Our favorite ukulele playing first baseman. Takes a ball outside there to start. He's been looking really good at the plate of late. Now up to 279, 5 doubles, a triple, a home run. We saw him whack one just a foot away from getting over the fence there the other night. Admired it a little long and ended up only with a single off that. And if you wonder where our friend Jesse Seguin is, he's providing you the visual stylings for tonight.
Trying my best, Eric.
Yeah, he is. He's got the remote control in his hands.
Which is nothing new for me. It's just now trying to figure out the screen angles is the challenge.
A lollipop curveball there from Cosgrove's Iser makes the count 2-1. We are at some point. Wow. Okay. 2-2 is the count. The umpire asserting that hit the bottom of the zone. And again, he's professional.
That's right.
He's got a freshly pressed gray shirt on there. Who might have questioned? He's got it tucked in.
Ooh.
He's going with the tuck today. Oh, in on the hands. That is getting into left field for a single. That was weird to read the left fielder on that. Paletto seemed to be approaching it as if he's about to catch it, but he seemed more determined to just contain it in front of him.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of stuff happen in left field here at George Taylor Field. I think that might be the path of least resistance sometimes.
Yeah. Maybe they need the magic the one patch of really fresh-looking grass moved over to left field
To left
help
field
them.
to help the left fielders out.
Yeah, the magic patch of grass out in right center. Strike one from Cosgrove Zizer, facing Connor Gatens, Southeastern Community College out of Tillsonburg, Ontario. He traded the Stomp and Tong Tillsonburg song to
Walk-up song, yeah.
Yeah, it was very kind of him to give it to Matt Evans for, I don't know, pack of cigarettes,
That's
which would be appropriate for Tillsonburg.
Well, he's
wouldn't it?
not an underage
Tobacco
kid.
country, that's what the song's about. I'm sure they're not smoking. I'm sure they're not. And maybe Tillsonburg's not just totally tobacco country at
Yeah,
this
it's the
point.
second game in a row we brought up packs of cigarettes.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
not-
It's almost like I'm a former smoker and still think about it every day. 1-1. Oh, fouls that off. Keaton's batting .327. We've missed him. He's been away for a little while. I believe he's works in like a baseball school coaching. But he's been really fantastic when here. 6 doubles, a member of the home run club. He's behind 1 and 2 here to Zizer. And time's called by the umpire for some mysterious reason.
I think the batter there called time.
I think Bishop gave like a knee pad or something to the first base coach. Oh, that was close. That was close. 2 and 2. Also trying to be more humble in critiquing the umpires, because sometimes I'll rewatch the games, Jesse, and I'll notice, oh, like that was a strike, or I'm just way off sometimes.
Well, it's a smart thing.
Oh, Gatens hangs in there on that slowly arcing curveball. Fooled by the timing on that, way ahead of it.
He looked a little angry with himself as he stepped out of the box and did a walk around too.
I'm surprised Bishop hasn't tried to steal second base. It's not like him to linger around first base.
Man, not
He
for this
loves
long
the
anyways.
adventure of stealing. It's 5 for 7. this
Wow.
year. Look at Bishop. Not much of a lead here, though. Missing wide on the curveball. Gatens fighting. That's a full count. What are you doing, Jesse? You going to send Andrew Bishop here? What do you think? You're the manager for a second.
Yeah, I'd do so. I would do it.
Okay, we're
I would.
sending Andrew Bishop right here. He doesn't look like he's
That's the attack
dialing
play.
into our subconscious signals. Oh, that is strike 3. That is. I'm sorry, Connor Gatens, but that was. It's 1 out. Good pitch by Zizer. Sped everything up there and got a good hitter looking.
Number 30, Grayson Briggs.
Grayson Briggs up to plate. He's been looking a little better lately.
Definitely making some solid contact over the weekend.
Yeah, really hanging in through the zone a lot more. He's
He had
now up
2
to
big
222.
doubles.
Right. Yeah.
Game 1, right?
Bishop really doesn't look like he's interested in trying to steal here. That's inside, a little high. Ball 1.
It was a long delay by the pitcher there, too. Stare down with Briggs at the home plate, it felt like.
That ball is up. There should be a chance for a third baseman here. He's got it. That's second out. This game is just flying by. Nobody's really put good wood on the ball so far this game.
Yeah, it's making up for all the time we spent in Game 1 yesterday. Darren, you may have to go step away from the ledge completely today with the way it's going.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I did get into a bleak emotional spot there.
There was 6
yesterday.
degrees of Darren Clark last game.
I did. Just too many walks, too many hit by pitches, too many errors. I just couldn't trust anything in the world.
Too
I
many
lost all.
hours. It just didn't know what to do with himself.
I couldn't calibrate. There's that curveball. It's looking good. Looking pretty good so far. Strike 1 on Kip, batting .089 so far this season. Hasn't had a ton of at-bats at 45. A nice play there at third base. Just moments to go. Bishop lead just keeps getting smaller. There he goes, bounces off. There's that curveball again. Kip hangs in with it, hits it high into center field. That's over the glove. Bishop is flying around the bases. He's going to score easily. Kip is chugging for third. He's in, standing up, a triple for Carter Kip. What do you know, Joe? RBI.
Now batting the left fielder, number 27, Chase Hubble.
Nice job. Jason Brown, I think, got a little surprised by how deep that ball went. Just kept going.
And I apologize to everyone watching the game. I lost track of where the camera was. I, to myself, tried to find out where the ball was carrying. Obviously, we miss producer Zach badly today.
We do miss Zach Sinha, who's ordinarily our guy in charge. The Wizard sometimes also makes positive comments in the YouTube chat.
It's inconclusive.
Just to make us feel good about ourselves. Self-esteem. It's important. It's important. Get it wherever you can.
That's right. But he makes the hard stuff like managing a camera look easy, I tell you.
He does. Well, he went to school for it. It's 1-on-1 as a count here.
That's right. And I just watch TV. That's pretty much it.
Fouled off by Chase Hubble. There just ain't that much trouble with Chase Hubble. One of our favorite fielders. Made an excellent catch yesterday.
He did.
Deep in center field.
Returning to center field after some lengthy time and left, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he plays a solid center field. And boy, with him, and as we talked about earlier, it's their best defensive outfielder out here today. That is strike three. He's nailing the bottom of the zone through two. It is 1-0 for Ironbacks. See, I think I say every game, if you're here in Niagara and you're watching this, what are you doing? You should be down at the park. Come on down. If you would have been here, not only could you have a nice beer, nice cool beer, sit in the stands, you would also been able to sing happy birthday to Andrew Bishop. So our friend from Kitchener, our favorite ukulele playing first baseman, it's his birthday. So he just got a rousing happy birthday done by the whole Meriton crowd. Jack Kemp just missing inside, ball one. Kemp losing his form a little bit there. It's 2-0. There you go, just on the outside corner, 2-1. It's a tough pitch. Ethan Chavez at the plate. Chavez we've seen before. There you go, same spot. That's a tough one to deal with. 2-2 the count. Kemp fighting back. Same spot. Chavez fights it off to stay alive. Don't think we've seen Chavez before. This might be his first game for Newark. Oh, good pitch. Strike 3. That's a tough pitch. Right low in the zone, biting on the corner. Outside corner. Jake O'Connor coming to the plate. Extra hitter tonight. Who's your favorite hitter? The extra hitter. Way outside there from Jack Kemp, Brock University's own Jack Kemp. There you go. Stay outside. Nice pitch from Kemp. Kemp from Niagara Falls, Ontario. I said St. Catharines earlier. I apologize. Big fan of the old peanut butter and jam sandwich.
Who isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a staple. Comes in handy. When you're in trouble, what are you going to do? Go to the PBJ.
Classic.
Favorite pitcher? Luke Weaver, which is just an interesting choice in a world full of pitchers. Why you're going with Luke Weaver, but, you know,
He
viva
had
la
an interesting
difference.
reason why, I think, actually, right? He's like, I saw him pitch one time, or one, two, I forget what
You
it was.
forget, you forget he was a big prospect once upon a
Right.
time, but got lost in the wilderness and then found himself. So there's a lot to admire there. Oh, just missed on that one.
Yeah, and he's doing really well, actually, for the
2-2.
Yankees, right?
Yeah, yes.
Who are starting a 3-game series with the Blue Jays, who just can't seem to stop
Yeah, they got.
winning these days.
Yeah, you can't. Blue Jays can't seem to lose. They laid a whipping on the Yankees last time. Nice K by Kemp again. Back-to-back Ks. That's 3 for the game. I'm gonna start doing totals like that because usually Jesse would do all the counting. So I'm gonna have to get my fingers back in action. 3 we can handle. If it gets over 10, could be in trouble.
Yeah, it's trouble. I can't manage doing basic computer skills and talking at the same time.
Jacob Paletto comes up. He struck out the last time he was up. Man, that's some heavy-duty pop going on out there tonight from Jack Kemp. There you go. Took a little something off of that. 1-1. There you go. That's hit up high in the air. Tsukamoto goes back, easily handles that. 3 up, 3 down for the Ironbacks and Jack Kemp. It is 1-0 Ironbacks going to the bottom of the 3rd. Welcome back to beautiful George Taylor Field on this wonderful late July night.
Now batting the extra hitter. Number
It's
19.
1-0 Ironbacks. It's bottom of the third. And yours and my favorite ex-Meriton Bulldog steps to the plate. Only ex-Meriton Bulldog on the team. Bryce Bedrosian joined the home run club just the other night in Jamestown, rocking a knee-high fastball well over the right center field fence. Misses that pitch to start. Quickly behind 0-1 against Sizer, who's been sharp through 2. He's given up a run, but I still think that ball maybe a little bit misread there in center. Again, I'm trying to be humble after making some mistakes on yesterday's broadcast, so I'm leaving.
Live and
somewhat
learn, Darren.
A little bit of ambiguity is an okay thing to embrace.
Nothing wrong with positive, Darren. It's Monday. It's a new week.
Exactly. Sizer missing just outside there. Nice count, 1-1. Meriton Organist trying to inspire Bedrosian with some classic Meriton music, Meriton organ music. The song actually was written in Meriton in 1942. Missing on that curveball. Oh, Sizer not happy with that call at all. Asking where it was exactly. Looked a little bit outside from here. Maybe a little high. 2-2 the count. There you go. Strike 3. Good pitch. Bottom of the zone. I think after, he really follows up that overhand curveball. Speeds up the delivery. Fastball. Tough pitch for the Ironbacks thus far. And there you go. A little bit of art before the at-bat starts. Can only mean one thing. It's Kakeru Tsukamoto. Tsukamoto, always one of our favorites. You never know what you're going to get, but it'll probably be entertaining. Squares around. Fouls it off. See if he feels that requires some more art. Leans down a little bit. Digs in a little bit to the left foot. Looks down at his friend Richard Griffin. They lock eyes once again. Seem to be working on a different wavelength, the two of them. Curveball just a little inside. Sizer again a little frustrated with that call. Not missing by much. Dude gets the outside corner. Tsukamoto. I don't know if he was necessarily a big fan of that, but he took it amicably. Strike 3. Look at Sizer. Just mowing him down. One of the things I was actually watching Exit Philosophy, which is Mel Romanen and Richard Griffin's podcast, mostly dealing with the Blue Jays. And one of the things at the end of the show that Griffin mentioned, what he's taken away from the season is how nice 19 to 23-year-old kids can be.
Yeah, that's saying something.
And they do seem like a really good bunch of dudes.
Yeah, we noticed that just how they've remained
positive
through the whole season there.
Yeah.
It's been some tough times, a tough grind at the beginning of the year, and I think they've stepped together as a team, and it's kind of helped them kind of build some confidence and kind of go on a nice little run here, win some ball games in July.
Yeah, they seem to enjoy playing on the same team. It's a positive group. And you didn't see any kind of listlessness or petulance in the face of all that. There was a time there where there was a lot of losing was going on. Let's be honest.
You and I have played sports before when it's piling up on top of you there. Sometimes,
yeah.
Right? So.
It's easy to start pointing fingers. That curveball is really twisting people up. Sizer, whose numbers coming in at college and early here for Newark weren't that impressive, has really done a number on the Ironbacks thus far. He's got 3 Ks in a row, 4 in the last 2 innings. And he's dialing up that fastball again. This is the second go-around. Second time through the order. See if he goes back to the curveball after that fastball. No, went back to the fastball. Just missed on the outside corner. He's got that pitch a couple times tonight from the umpire, but not there. No free lunch on that pitch. Full count on Evans. Grounded to first in his last bat. Rips one into right center field. That's going to hit the gap. He's going to try to. Brown with the throw in. Evans is in, standing up for a double. He waited on that one and served that into the... I think that might have actually hit the magic spot of perfectly green grass in right center field.
I'm sure everyone would have loved to see it on camera.
Did you miss it?
I missed the whole thing.
Hey.
So, give him the play-by-play of what happened.
It was a really good shot. And if you've watched the game before, you know right center, there's this magic little, 8x10 spot of perfectly green grass. It's never not ever been perfectly green in the last 100 years of Marin history. And that's exactly where Matt Evans hit the ball. And now Carter Shinn's up with a chance for an RBI. We'll see if he's able to adjust to Zeiser, who has largely had them under a spell tonight, but for the double from Evans and the triple from Kip, both into pretty similar spot there. The magic green grass patch, just gravitational pull on the balls tonight. Nice pitch. There's that curveball. That's a tough way to start if you're Carter Shinn. Steps to the back of the box. Now back in. Shinn playing shortstop, grounded to second his last at bat, kind of meekly grounded to second base. Evans with a modest lead. In on the hands, that's hit into center field. That's gonna fall in front of Brown as well. There's a throw home. Evans easily in. There's a throw to second base. Shinn is out. But a run scores, RBI single for Carter Shinn. It is 2-0 Ironbacks through 3. Hey, welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's 2-0 through 3 innings. Ironbacks up.
Now batting the shortstop, number 39.
Jack Kemp has 3 strikeouts through 3 innings. Yet to allow a hit. Evan Brock now to plate. He grounded back to Kemp in his first plate appearance. Strike one. He's really working that outside corner nice on the right-handed hitters today. Just a little low there. 1-1. Ooh, waving at that pitch was well outside. Didn't have a chance there. Evan Brock, also from Monroe Community College. If you notice in the trends here. He's from Rochester, New York. Well outside again. Brock hit 250 this season, 33 games played. Couple home runs, 11 stolen bases. Okay. Surprised me a little bit, but okay. Fouling that off outside the plate. Just throwing that front shoulder out on that outside pitches. He just can't hang in there on it. 2-2. He's seen it a bunch though. See if he adjusts to Kemp at all here. Ground ball to shin handles. Little sidearm toss to Bishop. The birthday boy squeezes it. That's one quick out. Shin to Bishop. That brings up Alex Wooten. Wooten walked in his last at bat. The baseball game played on one of the younger diamonds way out there appears to be over. Jesse, we missed out on capturing the secret Merit and Lawn Chair Preservation Society meeting.
The funny part was I was trying to get there all game.
Nice pitch. And we just couldn't do it.
Just couldn't figure out the zoom in action on this thing. I got to play baby steps.
We're doing our best, Jesse and I. Ordinarily, we just chat. That's all we do. That's really our skill set, sort of just idle chatter. It's the full summation of our abilities.
I think so.
Nice strikeout there for Jack Kemp again, by the way. But now we're being tasked with doing technical things like moving cameras around.
Which is funny to think we both actually worked on tech support before as well.
I managed the tech support department.
As you can tell.
Yes, as you can tell. So there's 2 out. Grant Ingram comes to the plate. Ingram flew out to right. Oh, little Uncle Charlie there. Uncle Charlie just coming a little high there. 1-0. Right in on the hands. Badhead goes flying past the third base coach. Shin to first base. Another 3 up, 3 down inning for Jack Kemp. It's still 2-0 going to the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the bottom of the 4th. The Ironbacks are up 2-0, and they're going to have Alex Keene leading things off. He struck out in his first at bat. It seemed like Ironbacks were getting a little bit better read on Zeiser, though, in fairness, Shin's hit was more a blooper than anything. I feel like Zeiser hasn't got a lot of love from his outfield defense so far. So we'll see how Keene does here in his second opportunity. Keene's been one of the better hitters on Ironbacks consistently hitting line drives all over the field. He's batting .299 coming into today. 25 runs scored, 38 hits, 7 doubles, 1 triple. It's been a nice season for him. Also 4 stolen bases and 6 attempts. Played a really solid right field as well. There's that overhand curveball again. 2-0 to Keene. We'll see what Zeiser goes from there. Big part of it is when he has been successful here in the early junctures of the game, it's been that curveball just buckling knees. And then he comes back with that fastball with a giddy-up delivery, kind of trying to mess with the timing of the hitters. 3-0 on Keene. Let's see if Richard Griffin, known for his aggressiveness, gives a green light to Keene here and hopes he gets a fastball he can put some hurt into, and he does. Ground ball to short, easily handled, throw over to first. That's pretty close darn play. That Alice Keene guy can move. So 1 out though, regardless.
The first baseman, number 10, Andrew Bishop.
They did decide to go with the aggressive approach. I don't know if that was exactly the pitch you were hoping it would happen on though. Andrew Bishop. He's got a single for his birthday thus far. Run scored. See if he can add to that, the birthday festivities here. There's that big curveball. He's Zeiser struggling a little bit to find the zone now with it. That was way high, falling a way low one, so. Oh, Bishop just missed that pitch. That should be a piece of cake for the first baseman. It is. Wooten puts a squeeze on it. Just like that, there's 2 out. Man, this game is just flying by unless you're trying to work cameras for the first time in your
Yeah, it's
your
probably
life.
the longest game I've ever had before. And we're only in the 4th. Oh, gosh. I apologize to everybody trying to actually watch the baseball game tonight.
Connor Gatens at the plate, catch it today. Struck out in his first at bat in quite the extended battle there with Zeiser. Zeiser just missing a little high. Zeiser, who came in and I mentioned walked a ton of guys. He has not walked anybody thus far. There's a rip down third baseline right off the ankles of Parker Zeiser. Aggressive turn of first base by Gatens. I'm going to look to our official scorer, Lucas, who is calling that an error.
Number 30, Grayson Briggs.
Cosgrove Zeiser looked to Parker Zeiser for some assistance, and
No answers from the brother.
yeah. There's a what? There's a bee in here. Yeah, that's true. That's I'm notoriously not a fan of bees, and he's back. It's a big world. Just a little note for all the bees in Meriton. It's a big world. Feel free to just pass right by the press box.
Yeah.
We're okay. We're
Seagulls
good.
and bees
We're
can just
good for
avoid us
bees.
completely, actually.
Well, that seagulls, that little beatific arc that
Yeah.
when the national anthem was going on.
Yeah.
Canadian bald eagle. Yeah, says Aiden doing a terrific job on PA announcing today. I might add.
Stepping in.
Yeah, stepping in, stepping up.
One could say.
Grace and Briggs down 0-1 in the count. Briggs from Whitby, Ontario. 1-1 is the count. Briggs with a little different stance. He usually has that front foot with the toe kind of pointed at his back foot, but he seems to have them now parallel. We'll see if maybe that's part of what's helped him here. That ball gets away from the catcher. I think we're calling that a pass ball. Nod. Thank you, Lucas. So runner in scoring position, 2 out. Briggs with a chance to cash. Connor Gatens. Merritt Organist really working that organ right now. Trying to massage a run home. That ball's hit on the ground hard to the first, through the first baseman. Wooten couldn't snag it. They hold up Gatens. Are we calling that a hit? Because he fully missed it?
Baseman number 29, Carter Kipp.
It's usually this point Mel Romana peeks in and gives us the good word. We got runners on first and third. There's 2 out. Carter Kipp, who tripled in his last bat, chugging on into third base with an RBI triple. Single, says our scorer Lucas from that last hit. Overhand curveball has not found the strike zone in some time. The two are estranged. The curveball and the strike zone are two ships not passing in the night. Let's see, 1-0. Not sure where I was going with that metaphor. Just misses again. He's not far off the zone, but he's just missing. 2-0. Kipp with a chance to drive in another run here. Make a day of it. Briggs with his usual cagey lead off of first base. There, the curveball finally finds some love in the catcher's glove, located in the strike zone. It's 2-1 is the count. See if he tries to speed it up with the fastball. Outfield, playing straight away, as is the infield. There's that curveball again. He misses it, bounces away from the catcher, but everything's okay. The count's 2-2. Zeiser and his curveball are friends again. They're getting along just fine. Let's see if they continue along the path here. 2-2 the count. Zeiser really taking his time here. There's a curveball again. High grounder, second base. Weird hop. Throw to first. Just gets him. Just gets him. So that'll end the fourth. No run score. Couple runners stranded. It's still 2-0 Ironbacks going to the top of the fifth. Hey, welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's a beautiful Monday night here in the heart of the place where dreams come true, Merritt, Ontario. Ironbacks up 2-0. It's the last week of the Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League. All these college players will be heading back to school. Some will be playing in the playoffs. Yeah, and as we've seen, some of them will be graduating to be major league ball players, or at least in the minor league systems most likely, as a number of perfect game players get drafted in this week's major league draft, which is kind of cool. A couple first rounders, Twins and Cubs, balls hit up in the air. As the kids go scurrying, I think the worst part about you having to work the cameras tonight is we don't have nobody keeping track of hats coming off or different colored batting helmets.
There's so many things to focus on right now. I don't know if I even pick a hat as a lineup. Pick a hat of a circle. My mistake.
Okay. Counts went from 1-0 to 1-2 very quickly, which is cool.
Which, thank you for telling me that, because I forgot to put that up on the scoreboard.
That ball's ripped underneath the glove of Shin. A ball just stayed flat. Single? Single for Liam Wagner as a call. Thanks again to our official scorer. So that's a leadoff hitter on. That hasn't happened in a while. And Parker Zeiser, who just made an error there at third base, an opportunity to redeem himself, help a brother out.
That's right.
There's a nice pitch again from Kemp, who's just been attacking the strike zone here today. Just looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, the top two teams in the West are playing each other tonight. Batavia at Jamestown. Batavia down 3-1. Batavia's in first. Fouled off by Zeiser. Niagara Falls Americans, the only other team in the West that's actually playing. They're playing an exhibition game against Buffalo. Oh, just missed a little high there. One and one the count here on Zeiser. Modest lead from Wagner. Just missed there. I feel like maybe a little more framing might have helped that one, but ball's hit high in the air down the right field line. Keene really chugging, just misses it. That's a long ways to go.
That one I can't blame myself for missing, because he was in the blind the blind spot of the camera.
The blind spot of the tracker. Well, trust me, he worked real hard.
I tried the tracker down.
Just missed it. 2-2 is apparently the count. According to the scoreboard. We'll go with scoreboard. Lucas confirming, thank you. A ball's hit, looking like it's going to get into the gap. Finds the green grass there in right center. A theme for today. Zeiser's thinking 3, and he might have a throw home from Shin. Triple from Parker Zeiser.
Helping that brother out.
Help a brother out, indeed. Just like that, it is 2-1. Runner on third, nobody out as he got a fastball up high in the zone and just drove it to the clean green grass there in right center.
A lot of action in that patch of grass in the field today.
Which, I mean, the whole doubleheader yesterday, I don't think one ball was hit there.
We still admired it, though.
Ben Buxton up now. He's hit by pitch last time. He's down 2 strikes. Infield is in. Richard Griffin loves to get that infield in. And here's his opportunity. I try to cut down Zeiser at home if they can on a ground ball. Strike 2. Of course, if Kemp can get a K, that'd be real helpful. He's Up 0-2 here. Let's see what he does with that. Tries to waste one or. Oh. Gatens just couldn't put the squeeze on that one. It's a tough one, though. 0-2 the count. Oh, gets away from the catcher. That's going to score Zeiser. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. The score is tied. It's 2-2. Just like that. That's how quickly things can change. 2 batters, 2 runs, nobody out. Bases are clean. It's a 1-2 count now on Buxton. Still looking for his first hit. Got his first hit by pitch, but it's not quite as much fun as an actual hit. Staying alive here. Found another pitch off. Missed high and wide there. It's 2-2 is the count. Tough inning for Kemp all of a sudden. That's a high chopper down to first base. Bishop handles it. He's going to tag out Buxton. I don't even know what that was. That was something. Well, I give him credit. He's trying. He did not go gently to that good night.
You're right. You
That
just
was
didn't want to
sort
give
of
up.
Spontaneous calisthenic. I'm not of unknown origin. So that's one out.
It made that slow chopper to first that much more interesting.
You know, somebody in the dugout is asking him about that right now.
That's right.
What exactly that was.
Yeah.
But I
And
love it.
thankfully, I kind of got it on camera. I
Nice.
think.
Yeah, there you go. Jason Brown at the plate. He grounded second's last at bat. Kind of slices one down the first baseline. Just a bit foul. Let's say pulls it down the first baseline. That would be appropriate. This is on that one. Oh, nice pitch on the outside corner, just low there. I love Googling names like Jason Brown because good luck.
There's only one Jason Brown. out
Right,
there.
right. It's a good thing that's not a common name at all. You know, Cosgrove Zeiser. You're only going
Who
to
is
find
Cosgrove
one Cosgrove
Zeiser?
Zeiser, but Jason Brown, there's a lot of them. 2-2 the count here on this particular Jason Brown. Hits one up the middle, bounces weirdly off the mound. Shin with the toss. That's the out. Innings over. Is it though? Where are you guys going to?
No, it's not. It's only a second out, Darren.
Okay. Okay. People were walking around like they were going off. Was that just me?
I think it might have just been you. Yeah.
Okay. It was just me.
I think they were just
Fair enough.
congratulating the pitcher on a job well done.
All right. Okay.
We're back. Still 2 outs.
2 out. 2 runs are scored. Ethan Chavez, who struck out his last at bat, is back up. Shadows of the press box creeping near third base there. Carter Kipp. Ooh. Snappy little fastball and missing inside. It's 2-0 here on Chavez. There you go. Got one just the top of the zone. Oh, there you go. fastball right past him on the outside corner. Kemp fights back. It's 2-2 is the count. There he gets him on the outside corner. That's a K. Kemp battles back, but the score is 2-2 headed into the bottom of the fifth. Hey, welcome back to George Taylor Field. You say it's your birthday. Well, it's Chase Hubble's birthday too. Andrew Bishop, Chase Hubble.
You're right. I didn't even catch on to that. I should have been zooming in on him in the walk-up.
You should have.
Aw.
You said we were going to do this later in the game.
I did.
But I know many things have happened.
Many things have
subsequent to that
happened.
comment.
Like a hit, and I had to control how to find it. Like, it's just...
Yeah. So Hubble struck out first time. So he's looking for some birthday love here. Whoa, a little curveball. The Zeiser brothers. The game's all about the Zeiser brothers thus far. Zeiser on the mound. It's been real good, I think. I think his line looks a little more, not as, I think, flattering as maybe it should be. Hasn't walked anybody. He's given up 2 runs. Not a ton of hits.
With not walking, it's impressive in itself, right?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
came in with several, lots of walks, right?
Yeah, coming in there. And Parker Zeiser made an error there at third base, not helping his brother out earlier, but last inning, solid triple in the right center.
As I would do another Dumb and Dumber quote, totally redeemed himself.
Totally redeemed himself. Oh, Hubble fouls that back. But Parker Zeiser actually hit .331 for Monroe Community College, so I guess we shouldn't be too shocked. Scored 34 runs, a couple home runs. Oh, good pitch. Good pitch and a good job by Hubble to just stay alive there. It's behind 1-2. Right fielder coming in a few steps. Oh, you know what? I think the catcher may have lost to McKay right there by just not squeezing it.
Yeah, it looked from my vantage point here.
Like he might have just been on the outside corner, but when the catcher can't squeeze it, it quite often gets called a ball.
However, we have seen that a strike in this league.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of things today, Jesse.
We have.
There's a curveball, and that was strike 3. Second K of Hubble today by Cosgrove Zeiser.
Now batting the extra hitter number 19, Bryce.
Nice job. Cosgrove. I'm trying to think of like famous people named Cosgrove. Let's check it out.
Who is
people
Cosgrove's
Named
Sizer?
Cosgrove. Because I feel like I know that name. I'm just not.
I don't know, like last name's Cosgrove.
Yeah, like Miranda Cosgrove. Well, that ball is ripped in right field line, but it looks like it's going to be foul. Bryce Bedrosian. He struck out last time. All the bottom of the order is done right now, and a total of 4 at-bats is strikeout. So they're looking to break that little trend. Famous people first name Cosgrove. Oh, nice curveball. Bedrosian totally fooled there. 0-2 quickly. I did refine my search to say first name Cosgrove, and still Google's not in love with this. What's fame anyway, really? You know, when you think about it, what's fame anyway?
It's true. What is fame, Darren?
I was thinking the other day, I just had this thought that we're all like, kind of the world as it stands now is everybody's kind of a child star. You don't realize the toxicity of fame in public domain until you look at the fate of the child stars. You know,
You're right. It's
from the
true.
80s, Gary Coleman, I mean, the Dana Plato, just to go over that whole Different Strokes show.
Yeah.
Anybody on Different Strokes, really. What you talking about, Mr. Drummond? I'm talking about the sad fate of child stars.
Child stars. This took a dark turn here in the
I was
fifth.
thinking about it. And I think one of the beauty things coming down to games today, we talk about people making the major leagues and everything, but I think it's just it's people watching here at Stadium, right?
Yeah.
Oh, curveball just missed on that. Mel delivering the relish today.
He heard your
If there's
cries,
if there's
Darren.
no mustard, I'm crying on the spot. Thanks,
He's heard
Mel.
your cries, Darren.
Yeah, and chips too. Look at
Wow.
this guy. Thanks. Yeah. That's another strikeout for Cosgrove Zizer. Cosgrove Zizer may defy the whole curse of the hot dog. Hot dog delivery for the uninitiated usually results in really long innings of us looking at a hot dog that we cannot eat. But so far,
The good news too, Darren, is because I'm manning the cameras, I may actually get to eat my hot dog.
there you go.
I'm not actually focusing on where the ball's going at any point in the game, so
Haven't announced Kakeru Tsukamoto is at the plate. Always a ton of fun to say. Always a ton of fun to watch. Let's see if he can break this strikeout streak for the bottom of the order, who are now 0 for the bottom third of the order, 0 for 5 with 5 Ks.
wow, are those the only
Completely
5 Ks of the day?
No, he's got more than that, but they're completely stumped. That's hit high in the center field. That breaks the roll, and it's caught. 3 up, 3 down for Cosgrove Zizer. It is 2-2 through 5 here at George Taylor Field. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. That was a really quick warm-up.
Yeah, we're used to at least 2
yeah, I
3
mean,
minutes
come
here.
on. Come on, Jack Kemp.
They just knew
What
you got
about
the
my
hot dog, Darren.
They're all just like, look at Cosgrove's Iser. Just killed the curse of the hot dog delivery. And then Jack Kemp has like a 2-pitch warm-up.
He's just ready to go.
Wants to get back at her, and there he goes. Strike 1. Jack O'Connor. So maybe the hot dog, curse of the hot dog, is not over yet. Always quickly ahead on O'Connor. Stays alive, fought off a tough pitch there. Not a bad idea. They appealed down to first, but he absolutely did not go around. A ball high and away, but let's see if Kemp can come back with a little wrinkle to take advantage of that fastball he just tossed. Ooh. Try something low and inside. Count goes 2-2. Good take by O'Connor. Way wide. 3-2. O'Connor fights back. Strike 3. Kemp gets the call at the top of the strike zone. We got 1 out. Jacob Poletto comes to the plate.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Jacob
Poletto
Poletto.
goes attends Bassier Parish Community College. He's from Miami, Florida. Ooh. Ball just missing, I guess, at the top of the zone. 1-0. Little ground ball to first base. Bishop easily handles it. Gingerly steps on first. It's 2 out. Quick 2 out. A quiet night for the bats in general. Hasn't been a lot to get too excited about. Not a lot of walks.
So once they got back-to-back pitchers duels, second game last night, this
that's right.
game tonight. Both pitchers, multiple Ks in the game, right? Kemp's got to be up there too, right? You got 5.
Yeah, Kemp has 1, 2, 3, 6.
6.
Yeah. Again, really taking it. The bottom of the order, their bottom 2 hitters struck out 4 times, 4 at bats. A little high there. 2-0. Kemp's done a pretty good job of being resilient tonight and just bouncing back from being behind in the count. Oh, 3-0 though here to Beck. Good pitch. 3-1 the count. First baseman Alex Wooten on deck. Strike 2. Slider. Looked like a slider. Just sliding off the black of the outside part of the plate. Full count. Little grounder. Kip bounces up nicely for Kip. The throw to first. Nice. Did Bishop scoop that? Well done. That was not the greatest throw you're ever going to see. A out is made. It is 2-2 headed into the bottom of the 6th. Hey, welcome back to George Taylor Field. We got a pitching change. Really nice outing by Cosgrove Zeiser. Tip our hats to him. New pitcher on the mound now is Micah Bennett. Bennett attends Union College. I believe he just committed there. No. Yeah, she pitched a little bit last year, just 2 1/3 innings. Hasn't pitched a ton here for Newark, 10 1/3 inning. ERA is 12.19, 12 walks and 10 Ks. But as we saw with Cosgrove Zeiser, that's a tough start there. Evans taking one in the ankle. It's a hit by pitch to the leadoff man. Those numbers can be a bit deceiving. Tough opening though for Bennett. A lot of signals here from Richard Griffin's wearing out his uniform with those signals. That was a pretty dynamic set of signals. Long stare down from Carter Shin. I can't imagine them bunting him after he just hit somebody in the ankle. That was his opening stanza. Ball 1. I think you gotta want to see if he can throw some strikes here.
Nor would you
Don't
really
give him an
suspect
easy
Shin
out.
to bunt at this juncture. 2-2 ball game. Like, he's one of your bigger bats.
Yeah. Want to know the count here? Ooh, just missing at the bottom of the zone there. Well, the infield now fully immersed in shadows from the grandstand. Oh, goodness, right in the head. 2 hit by pitches here to start. And
We saw this in the game yesterday, too. Let's see how Bennett kind of works through this here.
Yeah. This is almost like 2 of the innings yesterday,
Right.
except it was Auburn
Yep.
getting the hit by pitches. And I thought, when we talked about it, I thought they handled it pretty gracefully.
They did.
Considering it's easy to get really frustrated when you're getting hit in the head with pitches.
Absolutely.
You know, and we mentioned too, it's tough on the pitchers too. It's certainly not doing this intentionally. He does not want to start off his outing today in the way he has. He's got Alex Keene now up to plate. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. He just plunked the first 2 hitters. Oh, and that was pretty darn close to Alex Keene's house. 1-0 the count. Keene's 0 for 2 today. Keene can mash. I tell you, when somebody's fighting it, sometimes they just try to groove one right down the zone. A little low again. Yeah, probably a good idea there as Ben Buxton jogs out to the mound to have a little chat with his pitcher, who could use a kind word or two in this harsh world that's begun with 2 hit by pitches. A little tap, comes back behind the plate. See if the Meriton organist gets in on this. Usually when the Meriton organist senses some blood, they're out there. 2-0. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. There you go. There's a strike. 2-1 is the count. Last time Keene was up, he had a 3-0 count. Richard Griffin went through his sign sequence and said, go ahead, swing away. And he hit a little ground ball to short. See what he does here with 2-1 count against a pitcher struggling a little bit. 3-1 count now. Bennett fighting it. Seen a little bit of signs of frustration out there that he can't find the zone. There's a Meriton organist. Let's Go Ironbacks is the name of that song. It was written in 1942 by somebody from Meriton. Fouls that off. Out of play. The count is full. Bennett out there fighting. Long look in. Bennett shakes off his catcher. Finally nods in approval. That ball is ripped deep to center field. Going back is Brown. That's off the top of the fence. Keene missing a home run just by inches. Here comes Evans. Wow, that was a poke and a half. Double from Alex Keene right off the top of the fence. And just like that, they're going to have a meeting on the mound here because things have not gone well at all. Is a neat and tidy summation for Bennett's first 3 batters, which is hit by pitch, ball off the top of the right center field fence. Keene, who is surprisingly not in the home run club for the Ironbacks as of yet.
That is a shocker. Just as the hit we just saw.
Was that off the very top of the fence?
I believe so.
Right off the yellow.
I know no one at home saw it, but it was in fact off the top of the fence.
Is there an official name for the yellow?
That's a good question.
Or is it just plastic yellow stuff?
I think plastic yellow stuff.
I don't know. Andrew Bishop comes up now. 3-2 Ironbacks. This is a real big chance to put a little space here. Infield is in. Wow. Nobody out. That's an aggressive approach. Right on.
Maybe hoping for a ground ball to save the run there.
Strike. Yeah, they're going to try to keep this game where it's at. I'm kind of surprised given how Bennett struggled. I think you just take an out, any old out, but oh, that's the 3rd hit by pitch. The bases are drunk, as they say, for Connor Gatens. The prodigal son has returned to the Ironbacks.
And what better spot for him here with the bases loaded. 3-2 ball game in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, big chance to endear himself back to his teammates.
That's right. But break this game right open here.
Infield staying in. Bishop removing the elbow pad, handing it off. They are way in too. Gatens could put a mighty hurt on a ball. I don't know if I want to be standing that close. Oh, and that pitch just brushing by the letters on the front of his uniform. 1-0 the count. Outfield playing straight up. Oh, goodness gracious. That was a batting practice fastball right there. Count is 1-1. That ball's hit high in the air to left field, way back off the warning track. That's going to score Shin. Here comes Keene gliding in after him. 2-run double from Andrew Bishop, or excuse me, Connor Gatens. That was not a nice birthday present for Andrew Bishop to receive. One fastball and a center of your back.
Into the back,
Yeah.
definitely.
Nice job by Connor Gatens. Hit that one a long way. We have another meeting on the mound.
Again, 2
That's,
hard hits back to back too, right?
That's a tough outing, man. That is. I feel for anybody going out there on the field and having that outing.
I'll give him some dignity and not zoom in on him as he walks away.
Yeah. 27 coming in out of the bullpen. John Lucas Sanchez.
We'll take a quick commercial break here, and we'll come back in a few moments when we're ready for John Lucas to take the mound.
Sounds good. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. John Lucas Sanchez on the mound for Newark. He's inherited quite the situation. It's 5-2. Runners in second, third. Nobody out. Grayson brings up. We've been watching John Lucas Sanchez. He's really interesting windup. Pulls that front leg up high, then pivots a little bit on his left hip and really hides the ball for quite a while there. So we'll see how Briggs does picking that up. Yeah, it's got like a little hitch. Nice curveball. It's hard to describe it. Just like a little bounce down, you know, right at the last second before he delivers the pitch. Just missed. Just missed. A little low, a little outside. Sanchez so far this year has pitched 6 games. The ERA is 5.63. Briggs hits that one into center field. Let's see, they should be able to score. Bishop, there's a throw home. Pretty good throw. Nice slide by Bishop. Sacrifice fly for Briggs. The score is now 6-2 for the Ironbacks.
Now batting the third baseman.
Gaten's
number
moving to third
29,
base on that
Carter Kipp.
fly ball. Got Carter Kipp up at the plate. Kipp is tripled and grounded out to second. A little chat there between Carter Kipp and Ben Buxton. Runner on third, infield way in. I'm going to try to keep this at 6-2. Oh, goodness. Just hit him. Just like that. That's the fourth hit by Sanchez. I was just about to say, he's pitched 8 innings. He's given up 12 runs, 5 earned, walked to 12 in 8 innings, struck out 6. So, and I tell you, that's the one thing about his windup. I understand it's deceptive and it's hard to pick up the ball. There's a lot of moving parts there after he brings that leg up. He's got a little twist here, brings up the leg, little duck down there. I don't know. I feel like that's hard to repeat.
Consistently, for sure, right?
Yeah. 1-0. Chase Hubble looking for something for his birthday. And so far his party has delivered 0 presents. There goes the runner at first. Ball gets away from the catcher. That'll be a steal for Carter Kipp. Yeah, Buxton, demonstrably, you don't really have to read lip, be an expert lip reader to see what he said there. And Corral going back behind the plate. 2-0. Runners on second and third. Infield in. Good little pitch there, bottom of the zone. Hubble swings over it. 2-1. Outfield pretty deep though. It's got a lot of space out there. There's a poke just past the shortstop. That's going to score one easily. Here comes Kipp. 2-run score. Happy birthday, Chase Hubble. That's a 2-run RBI. That makes the score 8-2. And we got a pinch hitter now.
Pinch hitting number 24, Nolan Phelan.
And if you're going to take out the Meriton Bulldog and Bryce Bedrosian, putting in St. Catherine's own Nolan Phelan seems like the way to go. Phelan was knocking balls all over the park, but mostly foul yesterday.
Some real hard hit.
Yeah, you're
foul
really
balls
waiting
to
for
left
him
field.
to get a little bit of love from fate and circumstance, you know? Maybe this is the moment. There's a strike one. Strike one from John Lucas Sanchez. Infield play being in there might have helped Hubble out there a little bit. That's high and outside. A lot of Richard Griffin here. Must know it's the last week of the season. He's busting out all his favorite signs. Like there's labor going down at third base coach's box right now. Modest lead still there. First base for Chase Hubble, who's that ball's hit up the middle, right to the shortstop, to second base for one. They try to turn two, and they do. The inning is finally over, but 6 runs cross the plate for the Ironbacks. It is 8-2 going into the top of the 7th. Hey, we're back at George Taylor Field. John Denver's playing over the PA, so the world can't be all bad. It's a sunny day.
It's 8-2 Ironbacks lead, too.
Yeah, and we got a new pitcher in the game. It's Tanner Lowe, lefty from Vineland, Ontario. Went to Grimsby High School. 6'2", 190. Pitches for the Lakeland Lakers.
It's my stomping ground. I grew up in Beamsville.
Did you? How did I not know that about you, man?
I don't know. We've known each other for what, 15 years?
Yeah, I know. That's, well, shame on me. You probably mentioned it. Alex Wooden at the plate, playing first base. He's 0 for 1, excuse me. Struck out and walked high at the center. Evans camped under it. Almost just jogged in a circle for fun out there. I think he was like, I'd like to run more for this, but doesn't require it. So that's 1 out.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 22, Grant.
That's how you want your appearance to start. One pitch,
Absolutely.
fly ball to center field. Especially when you're up 8-2. How many times have we seen the Ironbacks up by have an inning like that and then walk the first 2 batters?
It happened
Like, how
just in
many
the game, I think, on yesterday.
Oh, nice little curveball there to start things off. It was some slow stuff, but anyway, some slow and crooked stuff.
They were up 11-3 yesterday, and then quickly was 11-8 in a hurry.
Right. Nice pitch on the outside corner. Tanner Lowe really getting after it. He's pitched much here for A little ground ball to Tsukamoto. Handles the tough hop and then they're going to give him second base on that. And you know, for Kakeru Tsukamoto, he got the tough hop at the end. And usually he's golden at figuring out how to just vacuum up those tough hops on this infield.
He made a great play at the end game 2 yesterday to get that double play in order, right?
He did, but that one, I think the fact he didn't make the adjustment threw him off, and then he threw it into the dugout, which is why we've got a runner on second base now.
I'm sure Richard Griffin didn't appreciate that one.
We calling that a two-base error? Yep, two-base error on Kakeru Tsukamoto. Ingram now firmly planted on second base. High curveball skied up into the crowd and finds a whole lot of aluminum bench. 0-1 is count. Some of Merton's finest children scurry after the ball. There's strike 2. Wagner, second baseman up here, shaking his head I think mostly at himself there. I don't think he's unsure why he didn't get the bat off his shoulder for that one. There it is. Slow curveball again. Just a little moment there as Gatens couldn't find the ball, and Wagner was kind enough to pick it up and hand it to him. 0-2. Let's see what Lowe goes with now. It's been mostly slow stuff here through the bat. Kind of another one. 1-2. Oh, missing wide. See, I looked a little forced. Suddenly it's 2-2. Lowe's only made one appearance here. He's pitched 2/3 of an inning. Give up 4 walks. 1 earned run. Full count. Danger here of getting in a little bit of trouble. Yep. And hey, there's a little bit of trouble. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Here comes Parker Zeiser. Hit a nice triples last at bat. He's getting some pointers here from Wagner before Wagner departs down to first base. Some potentially suggestions on what he might expect to face when he comes up against Tanner Lowe. Let's see if that sage advice works out. Oh, nice conversation going on there between Wagner and Bishop there, first base. Perhaps Wagner wishing Bishop a happy birthday.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice. It's just a game after all. Zeiser with a chance to help his team out, helped his brother out last time he was at the plate. Now he's going to try and help his brothers out. Lowe's going to try to find that strike zone again. That ball's fouled. Again, this is always the best time of night to watch a foul ball arc over top of the backstop. Belly painted with a pink setting sun. Ooh. Rays of the setting sun. Pink and lavender rays of the setting sun. There's a throw down to first. Oh my goodness. Out by... My goodness, he was out by 2 car links down there at first base.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing on first base there.
I think he was looking for another conversation with somebody. Yeah. Maybe, Kakeru Tsukamoto.
Maybe.
So nice play by Gatens. Man, if you're the Pilots, you got some questions when he comes back to the dugout. You got some serious questions. As in, what in the heck were you doing? Maybe that's really just the only question. And any answer you say other than that wasn't a smart play on my part will not be accepted.
Kind of reminded me playing stickball with you one time, where I walked off at first base to ask you a question, and you tagged me out
Yeah, because
because I said, "Wait, I'm not out," and you're like, "Yeah, you are. You walked off the bag, and I tagged you."
Yeah.
I didn't hear a time call.
Hardcore. I'm hardcore, man.
I didn't hear a time call.
We got a pinch hitter coming up here. Okay, there was just a weird thing. We got Ben Buxton coming up to play, the catcher.
Now batting the catcher number 40, Ben Buxton.
Boy. Tanner Lowe walked the last two batters. Struggling with the strike zone. Really struggling with that strike zone. That was well outside. You can see him almost forcing it up there. We've got some work. Some guys up in the bullpen. Well, now they're sitting down, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. There you go. There's the strike zone again. One and one the count. It's up high. 3-1's the count, actually. Forgive me. In danger of loading the bases here on walks. Oh, he gets a strike in there. It's a full count. One strike away from getting out of this inning. One ball away from walking the bases loaded. Gaten's with some instructions down to his fellow infielders. Not sure what they were. Muffled by the mask. There goes the runner. Tsukamoto bounces off of him into center field. That's going to score a couple here. Excuse me. It's only going to score one run. That's a single, according to Mel Romanen. Yeah, forgive me. That was just one run that scored. Runners now first to third. Here comes Richard Griffin. Story time with Richard Griffin, as we like to call it up here in the press box. Hands are on shoulders. He's got two shoulders right now.
I'm trying to figure it out how to get there so people can actually see it.
Imparting knowledge to his catcher.
I've got a lot of
pitcher.
the mound so far, so.
Tough ball there for Tsukamoto. I think he seemed twisted up.
Yeah.
Little loss in confidence out there, it feels like, for Tsukamoto this
It's been
inning.
a tough inning.
After that little last second bounce there that threw him off.
Yep.
Throwing the ball away. Didn't look like his usual sure-handed self there. Richard Griffin bounces over, always bounds over top of that baseline. Obviously a superstition there for Richard Griffin. Brand new batter comes up. It's Jason Brown, who's grounded second, grounded to short. Tanner Lowe looking for something good to happen. It's 8-3. Two runners on base here in the seventh. Ooh, that ball came pretty close to Brown's person. Definitely got into his personal space. 1-0 is the count. Just missed a little high there. 2-0 is the count. There is nobody in the bullpen, so I guess Richard Griffin said, "You're my guy. I'm sticking with you." Just missed the outside corner there. It's 3-0. Tell you, with the Ironbacks trying to catch up to Geneva, it's a big opportunity, and they've just loaded the bases. That is the third walk of the inning. 3 walks, a single, and an error.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13, Ethan.
We've got one run in, the base is loaded. Ethan Chavez steps up. He's struck out both times he's been up. tonight. The bottom of the order looking for some redemption here. Any kind of hit here would really be a boon to the Newark Pilots' fate, which definitely looked in jeopardy after last inning. But 0-1 there. Tanner Lowe jumps ahead. Still can't really find, feels like, consistency out there on the mound. 1-1 now. Runner's going to be taken off the crack of the bat. There you go, 1-2. One strike away again for Lowe. Here against Chavez. Chavez trying to avoid his third consecutive strikeout. Just missing inside. 2-2 the count. A little curveball there, just curved just past the black of. 3-2 the count. Full count. Bases loaded. Big pitch here for Lowe. Gets the corner and the call. Gets a huge out. One run comes in. It's 8-3 Ironbacks going to the bottom of the seventh. welcome back to George Taylor Field. The lights are on. Highway to the Danger Zone is being played on the PA. And the left fielder, Jacob Paletto, is now coming to pitch for Newark. And the pitcher, John Lucas Sanchez, has gone out to left field. So we're not sure if this is some kind of Whitey Herzog-esque switch where they might actually every batter, righty-lefty. Well, I guess it can't be because Kakeru Tsukamoto's coming up here. A little graffiti in the Merritt and clay before he steps into the batter's box, looking for a little magic, and Magic deserted him there last inning on defense.
I was going to say, hopefully he can redeem himself here, make up for that.
Very uncharacteristic for Kakeru. Ball one there from Paletto. See if Paletto's pitched before. Wow, there's a pretty good fastball down there. Strike one, 1-1 is the count. I mean, position players pitching, not all that uncommon here in the Perfect Game Collegiate League. I mean, player availability is always,
As you wind down the season too, with players having other commitments and everything as well.
Yeah, and we're looking at two teams out of the playoffs.
That's right.
Right, so. Fouled off. Tsukamoto, he's struck out. He's flied to right. I was looking at his numbers today, and I thought they just didn't really sum him up. Of all the players, most everybody else's their numbers, you're like, yeah, that seems about right after watching him. Tsukamoto was just batting 167 coming into that ball, soars over his head. It's been a dangerous place to be in a batter's box the last couple innings if you're an Ironback.
Yeah. Leading in from last game too against Auburn, right? There's just a lot of hit by pitches last couple of days. Two going right off the helmet, actually.
Yeah, the helmet
batter.
ones you hate to see. Well, the one Buddy got in the neck there yesterday.
Yeah,
Hardy got it in the neck. That was a tough one. Well, that's a walk. Tsukamoto on first, leading things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting the center fielder, number 21, Matt Evans.
Matt Evans, who got hit in the ankle last time, he's doubled today, grounded to first. Representing good old Tillsonburg, Ontario. And Stomp and Tom keep playing. Just let the song keep playing. Why not? There goes Tsukamoto. Pitch is high. Lost the handle of it there. Buxton just couldn't get the transfer from his glove to his hand. Tsukamoto with a stolen base. That's only Tsukamoto's second stolen base of the year.
Wow. That's actually kind of surprising.
That is. Well,
another surprising stat of his box scores.
Ooh, inside. High and tight on Matt Evans. Paletto has been erratic here early. Counts 2-0 on Evans. Another pitch up high. 3-0 is the count. You know, the game was flying along there.
Yeah, you just had to say something, didn't you?
The hot dogs arrived.
Hot dogs are finished, at least. That's all we can say.
Yeah.
The hot dogs are finished.
Evans hits a slow roller to short. That's corralled. Evans hustling, but nice toss. And Tsukamoto has to stay put there at second base. Nice job by Evan Brock there. Brock doesn't really look the part of the conventional shortstop, but he did a nice solid job there. Good throw.
Yeah, it was a nice play. It was a slow kind of dribbler out to him too,
Yeah.
right? So we really had to get it and snap it off quickly to get that out.
Yeah, Evans moves pretty quickly down the first base line. We know, we've talked about the Merritt infield, you know, the place where baseballs go to die. Tsukamoto bounced around out second base. Strike one from Paletto. He's got an out now under his belt. Paletto started the game in left field. Moving into the mound now. Jelly's pitched before. Looks pretty comfortable out there. 1-1's the count. Shin 1 for 2. He's hitting the helmet his last at bat. Speaking of hitting the helmet, that ball's in the dirt. It's got an RBI, run scored. Actually came into the game leading the team in runs scored with 26, which makes a lot of sense. Also had 21 RBIs, so it's kind of done it all. And he hits that into right field, right at the right fielder. Tsukamoto just takes a couple steps and comes back to second base. Easy catch for Ethan Chavez out there and right.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 25, Alex Keane.
That brings Alex Keane to the plate. When we last saw Alex Keane, he hit a ball off the top of the fence on what we are apparently just calling the yellow plastic thing that runs across the top of the fence, because we don't know what the official name of that is.
Yeah.
Can't we think of something more elegant than the yellow plastic thing on top of the fence?
We can always ask Google. We have been doing it all game. So,
how many fences do you think in baseball have a yellow plastic thing on
well,
top
anything
of
in a local community, probably lots
Okay,
of them.
we'll ask Google. We'll ask Google and we'll come back and we'll talk about it next inning. But that ball gets away. Tsukamoto's going to move up to third base. So the ball gets to the backstop before it's retrieved by Ben Buxton. Anyway, in any event, Keane hit the heck out of that ball.
He did.
Just missing his first home run of the season. And he's hit home runs before.
He's probably determined to join that home run club, too. His season's winded down here. He's come close an awful lot of times this year.
Yeah, I was trying to find his college numbers because I know he hit a bunch in college this year. Oh, that ball's in the dirt. Yeah, he went to Moorhead State University. 309, 412, 582 this season. 10 doubles, 13 home runs. All very believable. Oh, goodness. Nice little play there by the catcher. Sizer, I don't even think was ready for that. Tsukamoto took a second. Griffin with a couple half-hearted signs before just pointing at him. Say, come on, hit the ball, Alex Keane. You be you. That's up high. That's a walk. Runners on first and third. Here comes Andrew Bishop on his birthday. 1 for 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10, Andrew Bishop.
Last plate appearance wasn't treated too nicely by the pitcher who drilled him.
He did.
I believe in the back.
Yep.
Yeah. See if Bishop seeks some revenge for.
He did come around the score, though, so
Yeah, he did.
all's not lost.
Yep. That ball's hit right back to Paletto. Nicely fielded by Paletto. Underhand toss to first base, and there you go. Through 7, it is 8-3 Ironbacks. welcome back to George Taylor Field under the lights. A beautiful summer night, and some surprising things are happening here. Namely that Alex Keane, who hit a ball earlier off the yellow, hold on a second, I found out the name for that. The yellow fence topper.
Okay, that sounds way better than yellow
That's
plastic
it,
thingy.
the yellow fence topper, that's what it's called. He's now on the mound pitching.
Wow.
Which we've
It's almost
never
like
seen
Richard
before.
Griffin thought, you'll take your left fielder and make him pitch, we'll give you our right fielder and we'll make him pitch.
Nice. Strike one. A lot of cheers from the crowd for that. We've never seen Keane pitch. He has pitched on the road, so we didn't see him. Strike two. And his results were, 9 ERA, pitched 2 innings, allowed 3 hits, struck out 2, he walked 1. Strikeout to start things off. Struck out pinch hitter there actually for Newark. My mind's so blown by the fact I was seeing Keane. So let's see. The pinch hitter there was who struck out, maybe would prefer I do not find his name. Balls hit high into the sky. I'm not seeing a number 35 on their team, Jesse.
It was definitely a 35.
Okay, I believe it. I believe what you saw. This has never played before. That ball is hit foul down to third baseline. Alex Keane just coming right at him. Up 0-2? What in the world is going on? We found out there is an actual name for the yellow plastic thing on top of the fence. Yellow fence topper.
Which seems pretty... I don't know how we never came up with that.
Yeah, it's pretty... Look at this. What in the world is happening right now? Alex Keane just mowing him down like nobody's business. Just walks right out of right field.
And the crowd is going wild, no
It's like
less.
the natural. This is like Robert Redford stuff.
Wow.
Just walking in and you want me to hit home runs? Well, balls off yellow fence topper? Sure.
Yellow fence
I'll do
stopper.
that.
Then
No.
I'll strike you guys out the next inning.
Exactly. Evan Brock trying to avoid becoming, and I think Keane perhaps sensing how big the moment was becoming.
Had to quiet it down,
Yeah,
settle
yeah,
things
threw
down.
that one away a bit. 1-0 is the count.
Prolong this inning for him to be on the mound.
There you go. I don't think Keane's being very tricky here. This isn't. This is just. Here's the ball. It's really simple, functional delivery. Quick, like that is as functional a delivery as you can get. Just keep it simple. There you go. Right back at him. It's 2-2. If you're going to beat Alex Keane here, you're going to have to hit the ball. That ball's hit high in the air. Carter Shin is calling it. For some reason, the foul ball siren goes off, but nice catch. Nice catch. So that's through 7.5. It is 8-3 Ironbacks. Welcome back to the glove box of the Niagara region, Merritt, Ontario. The Ironbacks are up, coming to the bottom of the 8th. They're up 8-3. Connor Gayton stepping to the plate. He's 1 for 2, struck out, doubled, 2-run double at that. Got on base via an error. He's facing Jacob Paleto, who bravely came in from left field to pitch. We got our special guest PA announcer, always enthusiastic in here. Ooh. Keaton's ahead 1-0. Paleto's gonna try to find the zone. Actually saw Paleto in the warm-ups throwing a nifty little overhand curve. Let's see if he tries to employ it in the game. I haven't seen him throw it to a hitter yet. I think that kinda might have been it. 3-0 is the count. I imagine the green light is on here. Doesn't really matter what light was on because that ball was not near the strike zone. That's a walk to Connor Gaytons, and that brings up Grayson Briggs, our special guest PA announcer about to announce it.
Designated hitter, number 30, Grayson Briggs.
This guy's got skills. Grayson Briggs today. He's got a sac fly, a single, popped out to the third baseman. I think Paleto tried to throw a little something there, but it didn't really work out. So it's 1-0 is the count right now. Gayton's not known for being too aggressive on the base pass. 2-0 is the count. Here are Briggs. As the night deepens around George Taylor Field, the sun is sunk far beneath the escarpment that you can see over right field fence. Oh, Niagara escarpment. That's a rip right past the first baseman. That'll get Gaytons to second. Briggs laying a heavy bat on that one. Past the outstretched glove of first baseman Alex Wooten. We've got runners on first and second. Nobody out.
Number 29,
Carter Kipp comes to the plate. Look at a little pizzazz from our new PA guy. Kipp has tripled, knocked in a run, grounded to second. And he's been hit by a pitch, and we've got a visit to the mound. See what's going to happen here. Again, I feel like Paleto has pitched before, but it's not necessarily his thing. I don't see that he's pitched this year for the Pilots. This looks like his first appearance. So the chat breaks up. Kipp still at the plate. This game that had a really brisk pace to it through 4 innings. It stumbled into the later innings. We're now at the 2.5-hour mark. That's up high again. I feel like Paleto's trying something with that pitch, but not quite snapping it off. 1-0 is the count here to Kipp. You got to know they want to swing. They want something in the zone to take a hack at. Ball just a little outside. Paleto not a big fan of that call. And, you know, reasonable people could disagree on where that pitch was located. 2-0 is the count, though. That's high. 3-0 to Carter Kipp. Chase Hubble on deck. You got to think green light is on. That's a strike. Right at the bottom of the zone. 3-1. Oh, right up the middle. That's going to get through. Gatens went back to the base. He's going to have to hustle a bit to third. He does. That's a single. Second hit of the day for Carter Kipp. The bases are loaded. Johnny Cash's God is going to cut you down over the PA. And that can mean only one thing. It's your favorite birthday boy. There's a tie.
One of our favorite birthday boys.
Yeah, I realized as I said it that, maybe I'd gone too far.
Sorry, Andrew Bishop.
Yeah, I know we like Andrew Bishop. But it's Chase Hubble. Grounder right underneath the shortstop's glove. That's going to score a couple. The runner's going. That goes past the third baseman. They had the runners hung up between the bases, but the throw in there from the center fielder got past Zeiser at third. That wasn't good in a lot of different ways. I looked to Lucas on, what you calling that, single or error shortstop? Yeah, that seems fair. That's an error on the shortstop. We kind of vaguely waved at it. Evan Brock, who made a nice play earlier, but couldn't do much there. Gatens comes in to score. Briggs comes in to score. Runners now on second and third. Score 10-3. We're going to have a new pitcher come into the game, and dollars to donuts, that's going to be someone who's probably not a regular pitcher, because that seems to be the theme. And we're gonna find out who that is and then come back to you. Just be a moment. Hey, welcome back. We're watching Evan Brock warm up. You may remember Evan Brock, recently located at shortstop. So we've had a lot of changes happen here the last couple innings.
A lot of interesting things taking place.
Yeah, we had the pitcher, John Lucas Sanchez, move out to the left fielder. We had the left fielder, Jacob Paleto, come in to pitch. And then Paleto ran into a little bit of trouble, ended up moving to shortstop, and the shortstop came in to pitch. It's like Sandlot baseball, baby, and I kind of love it.
That's right. Musical
Everybody
chairs
gets a chance to pitch today.
Even Ironbacks' own Alex Keene.
Alex Keene had a really good inning. We got Nolan Phelan, who he's saying has been overdue for a little bit of love. And from what I saw from Beck so far, he's going to get a kind of fastball in the zone if he wants to tee off. Infield is in. What in the world is going on? Why is the infield in? Trying to prevent that 11th run from? Okay. Nobody's out here. There you go. There's a little strike, and that looked like a little bit of a curveball there, if I'm not mistaken. 1-1 the count on Phelan. Ooh, low and away there from Beck. 2-1 the count. Ironback has also not pitched thus far this season. Oh, ball's hit high, deep in the left field. The left fielder going back. He misses it. It's off the fence. Here comes one run. Here comes another. Phelan is at second. That's a 2-run double. Phelan rocking one to the left field fence.
Just as you said it, Darren, the Phelan's due for some positive vibes in play with those shots he's been making in the left field. Sends one on a rope to the left field fence.
And that was, of course, John Lucas Sanchez, the pitcher.
Which I don't know how much outfield he's been playing.
Yeah, yeah, we'll just say yeah. Yeah, he struggled with that, and it's a tough one. Hit a mile high.
It was.
You know there's a fence back there, but if you don't play a lot of outfield, a fence is a bit of a thing.
100%.
You know?
And all you're seeing is that yellow fence protector.
Topper. You see that yellow fence topper coming at you.
He's going to have nightmares of the fence topper.
Tsukamoto squaring around, which I can't imagine happening. And yeah, for the uninitiated, it's 12-3 now, so it's a 9-run difference. One more run, which would be Nolan Phelan, and this game is over. Oh, nice little pitch there. The umpire unmoved. Like a lot of umpires be like, you know what, it's a position player. That was pretty close to strike, so I'll call it strike, but not this umpire. He takes his job seriously. I respect that. Tsukamoto fouling that out of play. Foul ball siren goes off appropriately this time. 2-2 the count. Tsukamoto. He hits that. Just nice catch by the second baseman. What a nice play. Good for Liam Wagner. He had to go a bit of a ways there.
I apologize. I was too busy watching Wagner make the catch to realize I didn't actually follow with the camera.
Why does it look all... Oh. I see. I was just trying to give Jesse some advice on video stuff, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Can you just zoom in a little bit? He was doing the cell phone zoom out there.
It's hitting left field. It's caught. So Evans popping out to left field while Jesse and I were discussing the finer points of
zooming
video.
in and zooming out.
Yeah, zooming out. Carter Shin now. You know, he's been a little bit quiet
over the weekend, yeah.
I would
that's
say
right.
Carter Shin just not fully dialed into his best self right now, which happens. It's an ebb and flow thing.
And he's played a lot of ball in the last month or two, right?
And we were really spoiled. We're just used to him just hitting the ball hard every single time he's up at the plate. A little outside there from Beck. I mean, good for Beck for battling back here. 1-0 the count. Beck stepping off. He's taking his position seriously. Yeah, that was an interesting. The umpire.
He's getting a little bit of heckles from his bench, I think.
Was he?
I think so.
I think stepping off the mound was like, what are you doing out there, guy? What are you doing? I think he's having fun, though. Good for him.
There was a bit of a grin on his face there.
There's a little curveball there just outside. 2-0. And he's trying. He's going out there to pitch. Hey,
he is?
Put me on the mound. I'm here to pitch. Ooh. So, yeah, Shin already hit once in the head today. That's the danger sometimes about having a guy out there who hasn't pitched a lot. Mind you, we've seen a lot of guys who pitch a lot hit people in the head the last couple
it
of days.
happens.
So, yeah,
even happens in the majors, right?
Just outside, that's a walk to Carter Shin. That brings right fielder and now pitcher Alex Keene to the plate.
The master of all trades here.
He has been.
He's a man of many hats.
Tamer of the yellow
Fence stopper?
Yellow
Yeah.
fence stopper?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm still getting used to that turn of phrase.
Yeah, I know. It does have the
Feels-
same ring
feels
as
a little
yellow
bit
plastic
wrong.
thingy, you know?
Yeah.
Not the same ring.
See if Keene can end this game here. Pretty much a single's going to do it. Just missing. I'll tell you, he is really squeezing him on the strike zone. 1-0 is the count to Keene here. Way outside. Way outside. Back trying. Overthrown a bit there. Oh, just missed that one. That goes foul towards the former Merritt High School.
That has seen many foul balls in its day.
It has been, and has all the crack windows to testify. 2-1 the count on Alex Keene. Just missed another one. Slices foul into the vacant Newark bullpen. Quite the battle between the two pitchers here. Evan Beck versus Alex Keene. 2-2 count. Beck 1 strike away from getting out of this. That ball's ripped just past the shortstop. That could end the game. Sanchez delivers the ball back into the infield, but that's it. Ironbacks walk them off on a mercy here in the bottom of the 8th. 13-3 Ironbacks win.
That's what we call, Darren, a winning streak.
That is
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Who would have thought
when
that?
you were like waiting like seemingly forever to see a single win?
That's right.
3 in a row. There we go. What are we going to see them next here? Next Saturday.
Saturday. We'll see you Saturday.
Come on down to the park. It's the last weekend of the year.